Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea and I have another video for you guys. Today I want to talk about crypto.com, CRO Coin, take a look at Bitcoin because we're having some moves coming down a little bit, but everything's okay. Let's take a look at it. Are we going to keep coming down? Are we going to go further up? Let's hop in. So right now Bitcoin is trading at $36,287. We're up about 2.02% on the day. Bitcoin dominance starting to come up a little bit. Just a little bit. We're pretty range bound right now, trading at 51.88% when you exclude stablecoins, 53.88%, almost 54%ish. We're coming up and down in about a 0.5, a half percent range to the upside and to the downside over the past week or so. But all in all, there's money flowing into the crypto space as a whole right now. Altcoins are doing well, but I will say this is pretty uncanny because Ethereum making a big move to the upside while everything else is kind of coming down. Bitcoin did reach at one point almost $38,000 last night. Incredible. Then we came back down to earth at about 36,000. Still up on the daily after that big dip. Pretty awesome to see that. It's a very, very bullish sign when you're seeing some large moves to the upside with a minimal retracement, and that retracement didn't erase all of the gains. That's a very, very bullish thing. But the reason why I was talking about Ethereum is because usually in the microcosm of the overall macro of the cryptocurrency asset class, the way the cycles work, usually Ethereum is the last to move when it comes to large inflows of liquidity into the crypto space. So I'm talking about money coming from the outside into the crypto space, not just the liquidity moving around from altcoins to Bitcoin and back and forth, but when a large amount of liquidity moves from the outside into Bitcoin, into the crypto space as a whole, first you usually see Bitcoin make a large move to the upside, and after Bitcoin dominance rallies very, very high and starts to come down slowly, we see a lot of these altcoins start to run. I mean, Solana 3x, right? Something about that, about 2x, 2.5x from when we had this big move to the upside. A lot of these other coins were doing really, really well. But then Ethereum was kind of just trading sideways, But right now, we finally broke that $2,000 price level. And usually what happens is Ethereum will be the last to really move. Then you'll start to see some of the meme coins move. And if there isn't money that's going to flow in after that, guys, you're going to hate me when I say this, but usually when the meme coins start having some significant mania, when the greed starts getting hot, that's usually the end. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say it and take that with a grain of salt because usually it's the end at a peak of a bull market cycle. Okay. Do I think we're at the peak of a bull market cycle? Obviously not. This has been a very short window in time. I still am seeing a lot of disbelief. However, I am starting to see some of that disbelief fade. We're going to have to see, once Bitcoin decides to trade sideways for a little bit, how the market sentiment shifts. But as of right now, there's a chance. There's a chance that we maybe cool off a little bit. We see some of these meme coins run significantly and we cool off. There's a chance of that. Or money starts to flow back into Bitcoin and we see the Bitcoin dominance come up a little bit more. We start to make our stabs at 40,000, maybe 45,000. And we can continue this move up into the halving. We can continue this bull market. Because as of right now, I'll call this a bull market. I will say that we've entered in the bull market. I mean, it's really arguing semantics, calling it whether or not it's a bull market or bear market. I mean, when you look over at the chart, you could say we've been in a bear market since last December, a year ago, because that's when the bottom was. But in reality, I don't really like calling something a bull market until there's significant, consistent gains to the upside. And I'm getting very, very close to saying that we're in a bull market. We're getting very close to the Bitcoin halving. These gains are continuing to the upside, but we are definitely getting some signals here, like with Ethereum moving up significantly, that it could be maybe time to cool off a little bit. See some of the meme coins run, maybe get some mania. What we really want to see is the meme coins not to do those 10, 20x's right now. And we want to see more of this money flow into the crypto asset class as a whole. We want to see the market cap of cryptocurrency go up. I think right now we're trading about today at like 1.5 trillion. We want to see that increase. We don't want the focus to go to meme coins because usually that's the signal of, okay, this cycle within the larger cycle, the microcosm of the overall cycle is coming to an end. And we don't want to see that yet. So we should hope for money to flow into the space and not see the meme coins run significantly. Because right now, Bitcoin's looking great, guys. Looking very, very great. I mean, guys, we tested $38,000 last night. That's incredible. It's very incredible. This curvature right here is something for sure. The next target I'm looking at here is about 48,000. After we break 42,000, 45,000, a very, very key level to break, in my opinion, is if we can break above 48,000, that's going to be very, very bullish. That is going to be very, very bullish. And I will say, I think it's a little premature. You know, a lot of people have been calling for the Santa Claus rally, 55K by the end of this year. I think it's a little premature, but that being said, that could be disbelief talking. Because I'll tell you what, I was talking to Crypto Kip yesterday. I was talking about how when Bitcoin was making its move back here in 2019, and we were starting to make our way up to 12,000, 13,000, and I was saying, well, wow, like we're probably going to hit 20,000, and that'll probably be it. You know, that's the previous high. The previous high was about 20,000 back here. I think that I don't want to be overly bullish, and I don't want to be greedy, and so I think that if we get near 17,000, I'll probably take profit. And I'm feeling the same exact way right now as I was feeling back then. And especially this previous bear market, our current bear market that we just came out of, was much longer for this move to the upside now than what it was in the previous cycle in 2019. I mean, we didn't bounce off the bottom. We bounced off the bottom much earlier, about 50 to 100 days earlier than we bounced off the bottom in the current cycle. Which makes me think that, you know, I am feeling a little bit of disbelief right now. So maybe we can come above 45,000 before the halving. Maybe we can. But it's a very interesting game, guys. You know, when it comes to trading, it's not you versus the charts. It's you versus you. That's why I recommend everyone finds their own strategy that works the best for them when it comes to trading and investing. Because not every person's the same. But right now, I definitely am feeling some sort of disbelief here. And I do think that the majority of people, even now, they're still calling for... I'm seeing a lot of people call... Not a lot of people calling for 55K Bitcoin Santa Claus rally. I'm seeing more people saying, we need a pullback. We need a pullback. And that's disbelief. But, I mean, today, we had a pullback. We broke up to $38,000 Bitcoin, and now we're trading at $36,000, which is really bullish. It's really bullish to see that. Breaking up to $38,000, making a new local high, and then coming back down and testing $36,000. It's a very important level, guys. It's very important not to just capitulate completely down. We're testing it, and we're finding support. That's the important takeaway, guys. We're finding support at $36,000. Very important stuff. I think there's continuation probably. There's probably continuation, especially if we're trading sideways right here. There's going to be a lot going on here in the next week or so. I'm very, very eager to keep you guys up to date about it. So let's take a look over at CRO Coin because right now, alts are performing well, except today, Ethereum is taking the spotlight, absorbing some of that liquidity. So we're at a very pivotal point here. We need to know if we can have more money flow into this space, get above that $1.5 trillion market cap on the crypto asset class as a whole, or if we need to cool off and we need to come down, and maybe we need to come back down to 32,000, find a home around there. And it's so funny that it sounds so bearish. Oh no, coming down to 32,000, guys. We were trading at $28,000 Bitcoin for months, and months and months. But right now, CRO Coin is looking pretty good, finding a nice support level at about 8 cents. Yesterday, we were talking about trying to break above that 8-cent price level, and right now we're trading at 0.0811 cents, which is very, very healthy in my mind. We want to see Bitcoin trade sideways. We want to see money flow into the crypto space. We want to see these altcoins really move. And I think that's what we're getting. That's what we're getting right now. Bitcoin's trading sideways. If we can stay where we're at right now, above 36,000, after coming down from 38,000, and really there wasn't that much blood from this move back down from 38,000 to 36, we'll probably see these altcoins run. We'll probably take a stab at 10 cents, 0.0992 to be more specific. I think that there's a very good chance of that. But guys, if you like this type of content, please like this video, subscribe to the channel right now. Lots of exciting things finally happening again in the crypto space. The volatility is coming back. I want you to know, when I say that, the volatility is coming back. We're seeing it to the upside. Just know, it can go to the downside as well. But we'll know we're in a true bull market when that volatility is here, and we say make a 50% move to the upside, get a 20% move down, and then bounce off of it, and then make a new high. That's when you know that the bull market is back in town, if you will. So pay very close attention to those moves, guys. We want to see stuff like that. We want to see that reaching 38,000, coming back down to 32,000, and then bouncing off and making a new high at 45,000. That is bullish price action. That's bullish continuation, making higher lows. That's what we want to see. So don't get freaked out if you see a capitulation to the downside. Welcome the volatility, guys. Welcome the volatility. Guys, if you stuck around this far, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. Also, become a member on the channel. Go below this video or to our homepage. Click the join button. You get access to our private Discord where we have NFT alpha, trade signals, more of a one-on-one community with Crypto Kip and I. Also, go follow me on Twitter at 333Blacksea. I'm very, very active over there, doing giveaways. It's a lot of fun talking with you guys. Also, feel free to check out our description box below. We have sign-up bonuses with Femex, BitGet. Femex is much more accessible to U.S. citizens if you want that. I think it's like a $4,100 sign-up bonus. It's pretty incredible. BitGet, $8,000 if you're outside of the U.S. It's very, very nice. But that's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.